Hello everybody, Curious Corduroy here, and today I have a game of Team Deathmatch on Mission, and this feels really weird right now because I literally have not done a commentary. I actually had to check YouTube before I did this commentary just to see when the last time I uploaded one was, and it was January 15th, and that was the last time I had done a commentary. So I apologize if this sounds a little erratic or weird. I have nothing planned at all for this commentary, no topics like I normally do. Normally I plot stuff out in my head, kind of like as a point of what I'm trying to say and get across, but I have nothing like that at all. I literally haven't touched Call of Duty since early January, maybe late December. Yeah, I just kind of lost interest in it, you know? And I was a huge Call of Duty fan, you know, I played since the first one. And really got serious with like Call of Duty 4 like many other people did. And I don't know, lately I lost a lot of interest in it. I had no fun playing Modern Warfare 3. Although I have slightly had the urge to play through Black Ops again. A little bit of the single player, but kind of want to go back and do the multiplayer too for Black Ops. That game was just... I didn't appreciate it as much as first because I was just kind of like in the whole MW2 owns my soul phase. But Black Ops, it's still, for the most part, even though I haven't played in a while, it looks like it's holding up okay. A lot of people still seem to enjoy that. There are rumors that the next Black Ops is supposed to come out. There's even rumors about something called Call of Duty Eclipse, possible handheld version of Call of Duty. I'm not quite sure. But I don't know. Lately, I just haven't been into Call of Duty at all these last few months. I'm really hoping they change it with the next one, although I'm thinking maybe the next gen Call of Duty will have to, you know, change things up. It's just, it needs an overhaul. Sound needs an overhaul. The controls need an overhaul. They need improvement. The gameplay itself and the balancing needs work. The modes, the graphics especially. It needs a lot of work. And you look at something like the new Medal of Honor that's coming out. It looks pretty damn impressive. I didn't complete the first one all the way through. I just didn't really feel a need to, and then I ended up selling it. It wasn't a bad game. It just kind of felt like a game that came out at the wrong time, you know, and it didn't know what it wanted to be. It didn't know if it was going to be a Medal of Honor game or a Call of Duty game or a Battlefield game. It was just kind of this weird amalgamation of all three of those series. And I think the next one kind of has an idea of what it wants to do. Graphically, it looks really nice. But in terms of Call of Duty, man, I'm over it right now. I never thought I would really say that, but it's like Call of Duty itself is just, as I do a commentary over gameplay. I've had like 6 gameplays stored on my hard drive still since the last time I played this, and I haven't done any commentary, so that's why I figured I would do one. But I've been really busy lately, you know, just not really having too much time to play games, you know, busy with college and work. And if I'm not at school, if I'm not at work, I'm usually either doing homework here at home, attempting to play a game, or watching basketball. I've been really hooked on basketball this season. Huge Chicago Bulls fan. I haven't missed one single game. Even at work, during President's Day I had to work. I found an online stream to watch the game that day. I did not want to miss it. Huge fan. I hope they make it to the finals this year. They really do deserve it. They're a really talented team, very humble, respectful. They definitely deserve it. I'm assuming, I think, this could just be like a surprise for people that the NBA Finals, I think, this year should be either Oklahoma City against Chicago or San Antonio against Chicago. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm hoping the Bulls can beat Miami this year, assuming both teams make it out of the playoffs victorious, you know. There's no guarantee at all that either of those teams are going to make it. There's no guarantee that the Spurs or OKC are going to make it out of the playoffs either. We could have a completely different, you know, NBA Finals this year from what people expect it to be. But there's been a lot of weird stuff going on in basketball lately too. A lot of players lately have been really pulling off a lot of flagrant fouls. It kind of started, it may have started before the Bulls game against Miami. A lot of really unnecessary stuff. James Jones from the Miami Heat pretty much elbowed Joakim Noah from the Chicago Bulls. He ended up getting the flagrant foul too and ejected from the game. Then later in the game, Dwayne Wade wasn't very happy with the way Rip Hamilton was spacing himself with his elbow, and then he decided to shove Rip Hamilton directly in front of a referee. You know, nonetheless, I thought that should have been a flagrant too, because he made no attempt at trying to steal the ball. He made no attempt at actually doing a defensive play. and it looked kind of malicious. You know, he got really upset and he pushed Rip Hamilton. And a lot of people are like, well, Rip was using his elbow. Rip was doing what every player, including Dwayne Wade, does and has been doing for many years in the NBA, to give themselves space to make a play, to move the ball, or to shoot it or pass it. That's what all NBA players do, you know. So I thought that was really weird and just kind of uncalled for and unnecessary. And that's one of the reasons I don't like the Heat. I mean, every team in the NBA flops, but the Heat seem to do it quite frequently compared to other teams. And they do, you know, they don't always play dirty, but they do play dirty, you know, sometimes. And I'm not a fan of athletes who play dirty or are disrespectful off the court. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Floyd Mayweather Jr. Huge boxing fan. I'm a huge boxing fan ever since I was a little kid. And it actually looks like this video is going to end, but what I'm going to do is probably extend some extra footage on, because I am not done with this commentary. I had a lot of built-up stuff over these couple months that I wasn't able to express or get out. So I'm probably just going to add some extra footage at the end of this video. Hopefully it won't be too long. But as I was saying, I'm not a fan of, you know, athletes who are disrespectful. That's why, I mean, Floyd Mayweather Jr., very talented boxer. He's going to end up being, you know, in the Hall of Fame one day. And I don't know if he's like this in his personal life, but what he portrays as his on-camera persona, I am not a huge fan of. He's disrespectful. He's rude. He comes off as, you know, just sick, you know, and malicious sometimes. And I just wish he wasn't like that, because he would have a ton of more fans if he was just who he really was off camera. If he's a nice guy off camera, you know, I'm sure he's a family man, and he's not like that on camera, you know, it's like, why not just be yourself? But if he's really like that, then damn. You know, I'm personally, that's just me, you know. I'm not a fan of athletes who talk trash or are just dirty, you know. It's never been something that I was okay with personally. That's just me. Some people are into that, some people don't care. Some people are like, it's a heated rivalry. You can have a heated rivalry without shoving somebody off court, elbowing somebody, or just trash talking. You know, you can have a good rivalry like that, you know. And Dwayne Wade complains a lot, and LeBron James as well. Those are the two people that I mainly don't like on the Heat. I had no problem with LeBron James when he was with Cleveland, and I wasn't one of those people who were like, oh, LeBron James sucks because he left Cleveland. He did what was best for him, you know. I understand that completely. He didn't feel like he was gonna go anywhere in terms of getting a championship and improving his skills with Cleveland. So he did what made the most sense for him at the time, and that was to move on to another team. So he chose the Heat, you know. That I completely understand. I understand why he did it. But he just comes off as a childish person. Him and Dwayne Wade just kind of seem very childish at times, and I use the explanation that they seem like children trapped in men's bodies. The biggest case being last year during the NBA Finals when Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks, who is a freakishly amazing player, I think he came down with the flu. He either had the flu or a cold, and like during a lot of his interviews he was coughing and sneezing, and Dwayne Wade and LeBron James, instead of being, you know, the athletes that they were, you know, spending time practicing to try and beat Dallas Mavericks, they spent their time on camera making fun of Dirk by coughing and sneezing and making little inside jokes here and there. So you know, there comes a point where you just got to be mature. You just got to play good basketball and don't play dirty. You know, if you have the skill to do it, and LeBron James and Dwayne Wade themselves, they're very talented basketball players. They are. But you don't need the trash talking. You don't need, you know, the bad stuff if you're that good of a player. Just play, you know. That's pretty much all you need to do is just play, and good things will happen. If not, karma will bite you in the butt. I'm a firm believer in karma. I know a lot of people probably aren't, but I should probably cut this video now so that way it doesn't go over too long. I may do another one right after this video just so I have another one ready, but I wanted to have something thrown by you guys. Over the last over the last year or so, I've been looking at the statistics for my videos, and roughly out of 430 subscribers, you know, roughly 430 that we have on this channel, about 12 to 17 of them actually watch these videos from the subscriber module. So that's pretty disheartening, you know, because I do put a lot of hard work into these videos to try and find time to film them and get the footage. So to see that only, you know, under 20 of the subscribers are actually watching, first of all, to those who do watch these videos, thank you. It does mean a lot to know that somebody is out there watching these and liking them. But my idea was, I don't know how you guys would feel, but I was thinking of maybe starting a completely different new channel, and pretty much starting from scratch from the beginning. The channel would pretty much just be gameplay commentaries, and pretty much just video game related stuff that you would find on this channel, but on the other channel dedicated to people who actually do want to watch these videos. If you guys watch these videos and you're a fan of that idea, let me know, and I probably will start a new channel that's primarily just these gameplay commentaries and myself. But other than that, I am Curious Corduroy. I will see you guys again. I did not fart if you heard that. That was just my hands rubbing together. I don't know if you heard that. But I'm Curious Corduroy, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you all have a good day, good weekend, good week, good month, and I'll talk to you guys later.